Hello, BookTube. Welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth, and today is Thursday, December 28th, and I have had a bookish morning. It's afternoon now, and I'm getting ready to have to put on some older clothes and go outside and help my husband with a project. He is cleaning out one of our outbuildings, and I got to go and help with that. But I just got through filming my 24 Days of Christmas Hope wrap up, and I thought while I was here with the camera, I would go ahead and show you my book haul from the library. We all went to the Bookmobile this morning, and then I went to the public library in the next town, and then this morning, before all of that, I actually sat down. Yesterday, I finally photographed all of my books, all my Christmas books, and the Donna Van Leer books and everything, and I posted all of those on Instagram. I had been wanting to do that all month. I had been wanting to post. I really should have done the Advent books every day as I unwrapped them, but I didn't think about it until I was already into it, and then it just seemed overwhelming. But I think I probably posted about 40 different posts this morning on Instagram. So if you don't follow me yet on Instagram and you would like to see all of these books close up, one at a time, then I will have my Instagram link down below. It's Lizzie Faye Loves Books on Instagram. So after I did that, we got dressed and we went down to the Bookmobile. Today, sadly, was the last day that the county Bookmobile will be in our downtown area. If you are interested in seeing a vlog from the Bookmobile, I did show some footage a couple of different times over the last couple of years at the Bookmobile. The most recent was during one of my, it was a vlog that I did. I don't do that many actual vlogs. So I'll try to link that down below if you're interested in seeing it. Anyway, we have this really awesome Bookmobile that services our county. And for whatever reason, they're not going to be coming to our downtown area anymore. They're still going to be within a reasonable driving distance, but not where we can walk to go to it, which is sad. So it had kind of become a Christmas tradition when my husband was off work for the Christmas week and the girls were out of school that we would take the dog and we would just walk down to the Bookmobile, which is what we did one last time, and it was fun. So I want to show you the books that I got from the Bookmobile, and then after I got home, I had some books that I could have left at the Bookmobile, but I don't usually like to do that because he's got limited space on there. And I had a couple of books to pick up at the regular library, which is in the next town over. So while I was there, I picked up some books and audiobooks at the public library. And so I want to show you those too. So here we go. Let's see. We'll start with the Bookmobile books. Now, I had a kind of a hard time picking out anything because I have been so focused on Christmas, planning for it, leading up to Christmas, reading Christmas books. I've still got Christmas books that I'm trying to finish before the end of the month, and a few more that I'm going to finish, I'm going to read in January. And I am so focused still on Christmas books, it's kind of hard to think past that. But it helps the Bookmobile to it helps their circulation and their numbers and everything and their funding if you check out books. So I went ahead and I picked out one of the Sunshine State books for this school year that I haven't read yet. This is The Girl Who Drank the Moon. This is the Newbery winner. I think this is the most recent. This is the most recent Newbery winner. There should be another one that will be announced within the next few weeks, but this is this year's, and it's by Kelly Barnhill. So I am excited to read it for two reasons: because it's a Sunshine State book and because it's a Newbery winner. Then I have been seeing this on the shelf. The Bookmobile has at least two of these. There's maybe 4 or 5 in the series so far. This is the first one. And in fact, Jeff, the Bookmobile librarian, said that he thinks this is the most checked out book on the Bookmobile. He said people are always checking it out. And it's called Up at Butternut Lake by Mary McNear. And it is the first in a series. So I'm excited to read it. I don't know if I will read it right away, but I was just trying to check out some things that looked interesting, but I definitely am putting it on my TBR, and I will get to it at some point. Then I also got something else I've been hearing about on BookTube forever. Well, not forever, very recently, I should say. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about it. And this is a large print edition of the Chilbury Ladies Choir by Jennifer Ryan. And I think this is a World War II era book, and I've been hearing lots of great things about it, so I decided I would check it out. And then I got a couple of books for Emily. Oh, I got a couple of the newest book page magazines. I like to get those. I know Linda Kay was talking about Book Page on one of her videos not too long ago. These are really, really neat. If you haven't seen one of these, ask at your library, because I believe that libraries get a subscription of them, and they get multiple copies to give out, and they usually give them out free. And it just tells about new releases and things like that. All right, so a couple of books I got for Emily, some children's storybooks. This is Blue Sky, White Stars, and it is by Sarvinder Neighborhouse. Sorry, there's too much glare. And then another book I got for Emily, Maple and Willow Together by Lori Nichols. This kind of seems like it might be part of a series. I don't know. It looks cute. It was something she picked up off the shelf. And then Katie checked out a couple things. She was looking at this, the Photo Arc, and I don't know anything about this. It's National Geographic. It is mostly photographs, animal photography, and it is it's really beautiful. The pictures. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Wow, that's amazing. I could see why she wanted to check it out. And then she also checked out a movie, La La Land. And my husband's watched this before. I tried watching it. I don't know. I couldn't get into it. Then my husband checked out 3 books. He got The Piece of Blue, Water Journeys by Bill Belleville. Don't know anything about that. It's from the University Press of Florida, and I have a feeling it says it's literature, essays, and nature. So it's nonfiction. Yes, it's 975.9, so it's nonfiction. And then I kind of talked him into getting Clockwork Prince so we could go ahead and continue the series. I read this earlier in the year, I think for Tome Topple or right after Tome Topple. And we had been listening to all of these Shadowhunter books on audio. Our county doesn't have this one on audio. So I said, why don't you read this so we can go ahead and continue on? And I didn't know if he was going to do it or not. I just put it back on the shelf and went on, and then I noticed that he had checked it out. And then one last book, Your Pace or Mine by Lisa Jackson. I think this is a book about running. Him and Katie are starting a running regimen, and I am starting a walking regimen. I'm going to do the cliched thing, and because there's no better time than the present, and start now, you know, exercising better, dieting, things like that, because I have had it with being overweight again. In 2015, I lost 40 to 45 pounds, really 45, and I put it all back on, and so not having it anymore. So anyway, our whole family, we're going back on Atkins, and Katie is conditioning for swimming for next year. We're gonna get her a wetsuit. She's gonna be swimming all winter, and apparently they're gonna run. So anyway, that's awesome. Oh, then on our walk back from the from the Bookmobile, we passed the Little Free Library. I stopped. They kind of kept walking slowly, and I stopped to straighten it out. And I found this in there, and this is one of the X-Files series by Kevin Anderson. I was looking up the series. This is book 5. I have book 4 already called Ruins. There's 2 or 3 different authors of this series, and I'm assuming it's based on the TV show. So I don't think you have to read these in any sort of order. I'm very familiar with the characters in the TV series and all of that. And I thought my husband might want to read this too. So I just grabbed it out of the Little Free Library and brought it home. I don't know if we'll read it anytime soon, but I went ahead and picked it up. So that's all I got on the trip downtown to the Bookmobile. So then I had a few things I needed to return to the public library, and like I said, I didn't want to burden the Bookmobile librarian with my returns. I could have returned them, but he's got limited space, and I just wanted to go ahead and take them to our other library. I got to reach down and get my bag. So I went this time looking for, you're not going to believe this, I went looking for more Christmas books. Okay, here's the reason. Because I'm starting to worry that I won't get all of these print books read. I've been just kind of gradually working through my very last Christmas audiobook because I didn't want to finish it. I didn't have any other audiobooks to listen to. And I'm starting to worry that I'm not going to get as many of these read as I want to. I'm going for 250 books for this year. I'm at 240 right now. I have 7 in my currently reading list, and some of those are kind of long, and I just don't know if I can get them done. So I went scouring the audiobook aisle for Christmas-themed audiobooks that were not too long, that I thought I might could get done before the end of the month, which is coming up soon. So I picked up Comfort and Joy by Kristen Hanna. I have heard a couple other people reading this, talking about reading it this month. So I hope it's good. And then I got 2 Debbie Macomber books. Dashing Through the Snow, I think, was last year's Christmas book. And then this year's Christmas book, I couldn't believe I found it on the shelf, Merry and Bright. And I have already started this one in my car on the way home. I'm about halfway through the first disc, and it seems like it's going to be great. And then I also picked up A Dog Named Christmas by Greg Kincaid. I believe there is a movie of this, so that means I'm going to have to find the movie adaptation. Maybe the library has it, and I will order it and watch it soon. So I got those, and then I picked up one more book, although I'm probably not going to get to this anytime soon. I don't know. It's short, so I might read it instead of one of the others, just to try to squeeze in one more book before the end of the year. The reason I went ahead and got it is because it's by Lori Copeland. It's called The Christmas Lamp, and I read Lori Copeland's other little Christmas book called Christmas Vows, $5 Extra. It was one of my Advent books, and it's been one of my top books of all my Advent books this month. It's super cute. I loved it. So I'm really hoping that I will like this one just as much. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up. And then I picked up a couple of things for my husband. He had ordered The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. I don't think I could watch that one. I know the story. And then The Tuxedo, starring Jackie Chan. He picks up random movies. I don't know why he picks some of the ones he picks. Just, I guess because he wants to. I don't know. Anyway, they're not necessarily anything that I'm going to watch. And then I decided, I ordered this a couple of days ago. Our library doesn't have Lonesome Dove on audio, so I grabbed I ordered the big chunky book. It is by Larry McMurtry. I believe it's Ange. What is her channel name? I can't think. I'll try to look it up and put it below. They're going to be doing a read-along of this. I think it's going to encompass January and February. And this has been on my radar for a while. So I guess I have thought ahead to January a little bit. And I'd like to read Lonesome Dove. So I have the book here. I did ask while I was there. The library staff that was waiting on me is the one who also does interlibrary loan. And I said, would you please see if you could find the audio version on interlibrary loan for me so that I can hopefully accomplish this book through audio, which would be a lot better. Okay, I think that is everything for my library haul. We've had a good morning. Now I'm going to have to get started uploading these videos and then get outside and help with the chores at hand. So I will hopefully come back to you tomorrow with a Friday Reads. It'll probably be late though. We have to take Emily to St. Pete for a follow-up after her surgery, and so it'll be late, but I'm hoping that my husband will be driving and I will be reading and I will get some more books read on the trip there and back. So that's all I have for this video. I will also have a video coming up soon of my Christmas haul, the books and bookish items that I got for Christmas, but I haven't even unpacked all of those yet from the party that we had with my husband's family. They're still in their big gift bags from my mother-in-law and everyone. So I hope to get those unpacked and have a video out fairly soon. So that's all I have for this video. I hope you're having a great day. Merry Christmas and God bless you.